Hey fatty! This is not a midnight infomercial telling you that you can lose 30 pounds in a month by taking some fucking magic pill or getting lipozene, okay? This is a real fucking diet and a lifestyle. And it's very difficult. Most of you won't be able to do it because you won't be able to break your sugar addiction. And that being said, I'm going to explain why it works so well for burning body fat. And there's no other fucking way of eating on the face of the planet that'll burn more body fat than this fucking snake diet. Let's begin. So, how I lost 8 pounds in 8 days without cutting calories or increasing exercise volume. That already sounds crazy. There's probably 50,000 people like, that's impossible, okay? So, I was 188 pounds, and I was eating a mainstream type diet, super high carb, 4 times a day. My first meal's at 1,400 calories, second meal 200, third 200. Last meal of the day was 900 calories at 10 p.m. I usually went to bed at 2 or 3 in the morning. All of that totaled 2,700 calories, 188 pounds, okay? So what happened is I got enlightened and I actually tried a little experiment on myself and I came up with this diet. So what I did was I ended up taking all my food and eating it in a small little window of about an hour to an hour and a half. I did not change the calories. The exact same food. Still high carb. Like I'm talking, I was eating like 200 grams of carbohydrates. Like high carb, okay? Didn't change a thing. After 1 week or 8 days, I went from 188 pounds to 180 pounds, not changing a thing. Is my snake diet magic? No, it's science. All as it was is by putting all that food in that little window, every time I ate these meals, it's like 200 calories. That was usually a couple bananas. It's like spike my fucking insulin. And so then I can't burn body fat. And this one is probably 2 apples and some nuts. Spike my fucking insulin. And then right at 10 at night, spike it again. So you're never effectively burning body fat. As soon as you put it in this window, I spike the insulin, but then it does drop. And then I'm burning body fat like crazy. That's it. So check out my YouTube video that talks about how I said how eating 6 meals a day is basically the biggest way to fuck up your metabolism. That explains this a little bit more. The main thing I want to get at here is that I'm not going to promote bad eating or no exercise. But if you basically took all the food you eat in the day and packed it into this little eating window of about an hour and a half, you'll fucking lose body fat like crazy and you'll keep your strength. It won't be like you're on some rabbit diet where you're just gonna fucking get weak and lose weight and look like shit. You'll actually look good and you'll keep your strength. The one problem is now, so basically what my diet is a very extreme example of intermittent fasting. Okay? And this is the interesting part though. Most intermittent fasting windows are going to be maybe like, 4 hours. There's lots of different ways to do it. Minimum usually is an 8-hour eating window, 16 hours off. But even in that 8-hour eating window, if you don't have self-control, you can eat way over on your calories and still get fat as fuck eating that way too. With my way, you have to eat all the food in one sitting. And that is why it ends up going towards a high-fat diet. Because if you're eating all your food in one meal, there's no way you'll get your calorie count in by eating high carbs. There's just too much volume. That's why it has to go to high fat. That's why the diet ends up being high fat, 1 meal a day. That's the only way it'll work. Okay? So, that also shows too for a lot of you, if you can't eat all your food in about an hour and a half that you're eating in the whole day, you're eating way too much fucking food anyway. So that just shows you how bad your diet is and how much you're overeating. So before trying any of this shit, if you want to try it, consult your doctor or nutritionist or dietitian and make sure it's okay with them, because I'm not a fucking professional. But I'll tell you right now, this is not fucking mainstream, and they're going to tell you that I'm fucking crazy and that you're fucking crazy for even trying it. So everybody have a great day and get that fat in ya.